Good.
Landscape artist introduction, take one.
My name's David, and I own a landscape company. I don't do heavy machinery. I don't really do the digging or the planting. But I love what we do, and we've been the best in the business for over 40 years. We have amazing crews and the best design team that care as much about your landscape as I do.
I just get goosebumps when we do good work.
So watch the show. I think it's going to be fun. Camera job. It's gonna have the most exciting fireplace in the city, the Guacho Grill. We're back on site here over in the west end of the city, and you might be wondering why we're a landscaping show and there's all this white stuff on the ground here.
If we can squeeze in one more job like this for the winter, it's great for these people because they're not waiting for a month in the summertime.
When we met with them, there was options for an area here, an area there, and a pathway here, and all this kind of stuff. But what we wanted was a hosting area. Family, friends, to have them over and have an area that could house all of them with the fire roaring. So there's only a few things we can do in winter. Arguably a very short list, actually. We love creating things that will be used by the family or a niche element that somebody has told us, I want to be able to do this. And that happens a lot outside with cooking. We want to be outside in Mother Nature. We want to be beside the Bergenias, the Heliopsis, the Mother of Time, the Creeping Jenny, the daylilies, all this stuff while we are cooking high-end cuisine. And so in this case here, part of it was we wanted this cooking element. And to add that in requires a lot of planning because what we know about being in Calgary in Western Canada, we cook year round. It doesn't matter that it's minus 30 degrees out. It doesn't matter that it's snow, we'll shovel that. We're gonna go out and we're gonna cook. And we're gonna cook outside to get that sear that you get from a barbecue, to get that smoke you get from a smoker, to get that Guacho Grill natural element you get out of this one, right? And we want that. And we're willing to go outside in a t-shirt in the dead of winter to cook that. So when we're designing it, that's always a question that comes up. Do you want it for just summer use? Do you want it for year-round use? It's always year-round use because we have lots of winter here. That doesn't mean we shouldn't enjoy things. We're back on site on the west end of the city and we're just wrapping up the patio. You can see it's in now, it's beautiful. We swept the polymeric joint sand in. Just a few more cuts left over here. Kind of the last few feature pieces that we're going to put in, aside from your standard run-of-the-mill landscaping with stone and mulch and sod and the shrubs and perennials, is kind of down here beside this like sitting area, have a glass of wine, have some coffee or tea in the morning, is we're going to have a water feature, 3 bubblers right beside it, integrated into the garden bed, just to create that really, really zen-like, quiet kind of nook and cranny kind of, when you sit in the corner of a restaurant and you get to see everything. This kind of looks back at the beauty of the house and the fireplace. So right here, we'll have our mulch, our black mulch coming in and around. There'll be some nice river rock around there, and that's where our 3 bubblers will be in there with some lights in it as well. So again, an evening feature as well when you're viewing from up top and barbecuing. And then obviously if you're sitting here wining and dining or, coffee, tea, you're just listening to that noise and it's drowning out, like, in the city, there's all these decks that are so close to, where you are, right? To have that little water feature can kind of create a little bit of a musical barrier, right? And the new water features, you can control the speed to get more sound or less sound. So maybe a bit more sound if we're over here by the fire eating and cooking, a little less sound if we're right beside it, right? So, we've got a bit more work to do here. This is a really large site, and we'll be back here tomorrow to get some grading and everything in, and now the structural items are all done. Aside from working around winter, the challenges of this job were we were in a circle, which meant that pie-shaped lots, big backyards, but narrow front yards. You can't even park a truck in front of there without blocking a neighbor. Ernie, how you doing?
Good, buddy, you?
I'm doing very well. So this is Ernie from Outdoor Kitchens. He does all of the best outdoor kitchens in the city of Calgary.
When you have a Canada outdoor kitchen, you get more out of life. Add a whole new dimension to how you use and enjoy your home. Enjoy family and friends and extend your outdoor cooking, dining, and living experience all year round. Canada Outdoor Kitchens. Dream big, live well. Your experience with Legacy Kitchen starts with a visit to our showroom, where our designers and craftsmen are committed to creating a kitchen that suits your home and lifestyle. We coordinate every aspect of the design and renovation process, taking you from an idea to reality. For over 3 decades, we have proudly served Calgary homeowners and home builders with premium kitchen design and renovations. Legacy Kitchens, we are with you all the way.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber. You might be surprised to see me without little Dino in this gorgeous kitchen. I'm here with Mike from Tally Renovations.
Thanks, Pete. We are really proud of it. It is beautiful. More importantly, it's built right. So many homeowners here in Calgary have talked to us about their horrible experiences with renovations. These same homeowners come to us for the excellent service and high level of quality that they know we deliver.
And that is why Mike is one of the top guys I always refer.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces, built right.
Ernie, how you doing?
Good, buddy. You?
I'm doing very well. So this is Ernie from Outdoor Kitchens. He does all of the best outdoor kitchens in the city of Calgary. Here we're bringing some of the best products that can survive our climates, -30, +30, and still give us that prestigious outdoor living.
We can expand your outdoor living in Calgary and Alberta up to 10 months.
Take me through the process you do to break it down from 20 different barbecue lines that have 20 different options each, down to something that gets into a design. How do you do that?
Well, I don't carry every appliance. I mean, I narrowed it down. It took me years. I actually flew to every place, like to Los Angeles, Connecticut, and met the owners and picked out selectively which lines I want. We're selling a quality product, lifetime warranty. Our appliances have to meet that as well.
Yeah.
We have price points to match most budgets. We carry 5 different cabinet lines and every outdoor appliance you could possibly imagine to complete your outdoor living space. So what I do with the clients when they come in here, first I ask them their wish list. If you go on our website, we actually have a wish list. And you fill it in and you email it to us. But if not, you come in, you know, everybody wants a barbecue. Do you want a sink? If there's no sink, it's not a outdoor kitchen, pardon me, it's a barbecue center. So I explain to them when they come in here, like, this is a normal outdoor kitchen. You got yourself your sink, you got yourself your fridge for your produce, you wash, you cut up, you got a garbage. If you go a larger one, you double bin, you can use it as a recycle and a garbage, and you go over to your grill. If you're under a roof, you need a hood fan. And not every grill manufacturer puts in writing they're okay with that application. That's the thing where you have to be careful. Then what we do is we go into the bars. Like, are you going to be out there entertaining? We've got, you know, wine fridges, beer fridges, cocktail sink stations. We've got ice makers. We've got the outdoor freezers. Like, we keep all our food outside. The ice makers are incredible. Where's your access? Do you want to be going back and forth into your home? We've got the outdoor dishwashers. You know, and then when we figure out what they want
for the appliances,
the
big ticket items,
and their wish lists, what we end up doing is we then do a design. I have a full-time designer. We have all the gas fitters. We have all the electricians, journeyman gas fitters. We do the full design, supply, and install. We do it all.
One-stop shop.
One-stop shop. And then we detail all the drawings, and the mechanical guys know the rough-ins, because if a builder is going to have someone else do the rough-in first, they know where all our access panels are. The drawings are within a 64th of an inch. And then what we do with the clients, we have a number of cabinet lines. Colors. Pretty much any color or look you want, we can do. And designers love that. Anything you can dream indoors, we can do outdoors.
That's why I tell them for landscaping.
We can do
That's why we know each other.
That's why we know each other, yeah?
No, but it's true. But people, you know, outdoor living has become this just unique thing in the past, I'd say 5 years. It's really taken off. Calgary's a little bit behind because people think of Calgary as snow year round. And yet here we are being able to offer 10 months of the year cooking, probably even with a bit bigger budget for some of these things, 12 months of the year. I think we could do it.
Statistically, outdoor living is the fastest growing area in construction. Yeah. It's an extension to your home. It's extra square footage to your home that is not taxed.
Yeah.
You don't have, it's not considered square footage, but
Yeah.
we're out here more than we're in our house.
Should be.
It's an extension of your home. So you get an extra, we've got an extra 350 square feet here.
Right. No, this is stunning. This was great. Thank you so much for walking us through everything.
Thanks, man.
It's always good to see you.
Sure.
Say
Good
hi to
to
the
see you,
family.
Salud.
And we'll get those next jobs going.
Sounds good.
Brian, I don't think this guy needs any introduction. He's been a Baumler approved member for years. Mighty Dave, the landscape artist.
What's going on,
Good to
Dave?
see you, man.
Good to see you again.
Welcome to Pacific Hut, where great food and great people come together. Classic Filipino dishes and delicious all-day breakfasts in comforting Filipino-style cooking. Bring your family and come in today. Pacific Hut.
We need to replace our kitchen cabinets.
You've come to the right place.
We have an idea, but
You can sit down with one of our designers. That's one way we try to make your life easier.
I don't want to be assembling cabinets on my weekend.
Hey, the only Ellen you'll ever need is that guy.
Renovating is fast and easy with the help of our cabinet experts.
I love these cabinets.
No longer a contractor's best kept secret. We provide pre-assembled cabinets right here in the great city of Calgary. Get your cabinets right here.
I've done a major renovation before, and I met them, and I was just so comfortable with them. Well, this is my sanctuary, and I want a peaceful, quiet place. I wanted a place that's welcoming. I love having company, and especially my family. That's the most important thing. Every Sunday, usually my family's here. And yeah, I just wanted a place where we can all be together.
Brian, I don't think this guy needs any introduction. He's been a Baumler approved member for years. Mighty Dave, the landscape artist.
What's going
Good
on,
to see
Dave?
you, man.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for coming down to the booth.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a long time, and Baumler Approved has really worked out for us.
Amazing.
We're doing landscaping in Calgary, which is a little different than the Bahamas, of
A
course.
little bit.
Just a little bit.
Well, we plant palm trees and succulents.
We do fake palm trees here in Calgary.
And papayas.
Papayas.
I've become quite the papaya farmer.
Okay. Awesome. Baumler Approved has been amazing for us, right? That network has been so good, all the people here, and we work with them all the time, Pete and the Baylock brothers and Mike and all those guys.
I hear you did some great landscaping for the Baylock guys on...
It's the only reason it's sold.
That's
I mean, I don't want them to hear that, but that's the only reason that it sold so quick.
You know, when I was looking through the magazine,
yeah,
I thought, definitely, that landscaping is the reason it sold.
It's basically, it's why any of it sold. So we do high-end landscaping in Calgary, which is a hard thing to do because we are, nobody thinks about Calgary and landscaping.
Well, and the hard thing with landscaping too, I've found historically, is it's at the end of the job. When the budgets are tight, things have been decided, but I mean, you got some beautiful plans here, beautiful projects. You know, I see on social media with all this stuff, it looks incredible.
Absolutely.
What are you working on right now?
So what we're wrapping up our year right now in
season,
September. It's a little earlier than the rest of maybe North America or Canada, but we always start with that design phase, like you said, right? And that's what we want to do: design and build. Yeah. Nail down, just like inside a house. Dot the I's, cross the T's, do all that, make a very pretty plan for everybody, and develop something that they want. Right. So my question for you is, you know, you have a lot more viewers, is, you know, what's the #1 thing, you as a family man, you have your family in Bahamas, what do you want out of landscape?
I think it's comfort. You want to walk onto a property and feel comfortable. You don't want to walk into a vacant lot that's just been sodded. I mean, a lot of this stuff, you know, there's beautiful areas to sit and gather as a family, to relax, that create privacy. You want to feel that. You want to feel a little bit of nature as well. Everybody wants to feel like they're in the country, but they're in the city. And color. Color's a big thing. If you don't know what you're doing and you throw a pine tree and some grass down, does it look okay? Sure. But can it look a lot better and feel more comfortable? Definitely.
That's right. Well, we run a really tight family business too, so I know what my wife wants out of a landscape. What Sarah
You know
wants.
what your wife wants?
I'm pretty good at that.
You're gonna have to give me some pointers.
That's okay. We can talk later. You know, but what does Sarah want out of a landscape?
I think especially down south with the resort, what we want is lush. We have a 12-month growing season down there, which is amazing. We've done a lot of planting and landscaping.
I haven't been down there yet. 12 months. I mean, I could get down there for 4 months.
We can work on that. I mean, you're getting into your season where probably a trip down south wouldn't be a bad idea. The planting down there, it's a lot of you know, palm trees and different types of palm trees. So I've learned a little bit about transporting. We've had to dig some trees out and move them with a forklift. It's been pretty interesting. But a lot of it is little pops of color and just feeling that lush, warm, tropical kind of vibe, and filling in those open spaces to create, again, little seating areas for people here, privacy for the decks over there, and just that beautiful vista that, you know, you want the greenery in front of the beautiful blue ocean. So.
You know, we don't have 12 months here, but we're able to, with shrubs and perennials, do an early spring, late spring, summer, and fall bloom. Right. So we can get the color you're talking about here in Calgary. Nobody believes us until we do it. But of course, lots of these photos are shot 3 to 5 years later to show that we can do that, right? But what about the kids? You know, I've got 2 daughters. You've got kids. What do they want out of a landscape? Because we've got sports courts, we've got outdoor kitchens, all those kind of things. What do they want?
I think that's a great point too, that landscaping isn't just grass and trees and flowers. There's so much more to it. You know, our kids at home, when we did our landscape plan, they've got their playground. They have the area for that. We've got our fire pit and family area. They, of course, they ruin the landscaping with their dirt bikes, but they want their trails. So they want their own separated areas where they have, again, play areas and areas to hide and hang out and build forts and that kind of thing. So it's really about interacting with nature in a man-made environment is what they love to do.
So,
hey,
that's it, man. Thanks so much for coming to Calgary.
I love the setup. I love what you guys are doing.
Thanks so much.
Keep up the good work. Now I got to find Pete again.
I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Don't worry, I'm not.
He loves hugs.
I know he does.
Yeah.
So this is one of the most special landscapes in all of Calgary.
Got food cravings, Calgary? Introducing Ditch the Kitsch, an Alberta-grown company here to bring you your fave dishes from restaurants across the city. Go ahead, spoil your cravings, and ditch the kitsch.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, how do you tackle kitchens?
Kitchens are really, really important. They're the absolute heart of the home, so they take a little extra time and care to get it right, because it's really the hub for your family, for your friends, and it's the gathering place for everything that you do.
And with that attitude, that's why I always recommend Mike from Tally Renovations.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces, built right.
I love this.
We Calgarians take pride in our work, in our outdoor spaces, and we put a lot of time and effort into making comfortable, beautiful homes.
Can't wait.
We also love our water features.
Beautiful.
And that's where we come in.
From crazy indoor water features to crafting your own outdoor nature paradise.
That's what we do. Join us as we show you what you can have with some imagination,
heavy machinery,
and skillful hands.
We are Water by Design.
We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
I just get goosebumps when we do good work.
So here we are back
on the west side of the city for one of the jobs that we believe is one of the best things in the city for the past couple years. And we're coming into an otherwise unused area of most homes, the side yard. So check out this. We have veggie gardens, 3 tiers. We have vegetables, raspberries, we have herbs, we have tomatoes, we have kale, we have spinach, we have thyme, we have all these things growing really, really well here. So again, this is an area nobody ever uses. We basically just fill it with rock or mulch, or you leave it and the grass ends up dying anyway. So look at how beautiful this is. And these clients are actually using it for their purpose. It's not just weed infested. It's not we put in these veggie boxes and then they didn't use it and it became a mess later. We fenced off the backyard to keep it rabbit proofed. And now look at what you're capable of doing. Yes, people, in Calgary. Look at the vegetables, look at the gardens. That's actually really exciting. It's kind of one of those nice pieces that you get to.
So this is one of the most special landscapes in all of Calgary. We have multiple areas for different reasons. We have a dog run for the dog. They have 2 dogs and they need to go out and they go pee and poop, and it's not in the lawn that needs to look perfect. We have an area for dining. We have an area for hanging out and having wine together. But most importantly, we have this fireplace. And it is really unique in that we had so much input from the homeowners. Mildred got in there, she liked the sandstone, but then she wanted red accent bricks. And we were able to do that in all the corners. You can see the Chicago brick, this clay red, beautiful visual, right? That met her expectations of something that would be really beautiful. On top of that, to the left, wood storage. Wood storage to basically make our fire keep going. To the right, we have this cooking apparatus, the Colombian grill. I know it's supposed to be Argentinian grill. It's the Colombian grill now for Mildred and James. Right? They have a crank wheel on it. It goes up and down, wood burning coals, and it is one of a kind in Calgary. Maybe there's 2 or 3 other ones, but it is not tied into a beautiful fireplace like this.
So here we are in what we're calling the piece de resistance. Take a look at this fireplace. One of a kind, completely custom made, and that's just talking about the sitting around having family time around the fireplace, let alone talking about the Guacho grill. Take a look at this. You've seen it on all the cooking shows. It cranks up and down with the fire embers so you can control how close the fire gets to what you're cooking.
This is a very special place in Calgary. It is a forever home, and I could not think of a better outcome for them than what we've been able to create for them. And they've said the same thing. So much so that at the end of this, I bought a big gift for Mildred, which was a big Bordeaux. It was red, fruity flavors to say just thank you for allowing us to do this for you. And for James, he really likes spears, so I bought him a few of those, went and got some unique ones, craft ones, and did it. This will pair really well with whatever you're cooking on this amazing grill. Right?
Over here, you have the firebox. Create your embers here, shovel them out, put them underneath, create that smoky, that rich flavor from South America that they do so well. Of course, this is known online as an Argentinian grill. For here, it's a Colombian grill, right? And so it's getting used. You can see that it's not something that just goes in and looks pretty. It actually is designed to get used, special ordered out of the US, brought in here.
We're gonna get out there and we're gonna cook something with them, or we're gonna show you what that's gonna look like. And but this is a really unique backyard. Lighting, water feature, wine sitting area, cooking area, dining area, dog run area, vegetable garden area, and privacy. This hits all of the hallmarks of what you want out of a yard, and this is one of the best yards that we've seen in Calgary.
So that is the cooking area. That's the specialty on this outdoor kitchen, right? And then all of a sudden, okay, while we're cooking there, we're here, we're having fire, we're having family time. Everybody's getting warm and cozy, as my daughter says, right? You've got the schlute in the middle, and of course you've got a nice little design in here, kind of circa that little bit of South American feel, a little bit of design accents in there, right? So you can see that we've designed the patio to include the eating area beside the lounging and the cooking, because what's more popular now in homes? Open concept. Somebody's cooking, somebody's having a glass of wine, tea, or coffee, sitting on the couches. People are eating, or we're staging things. You're using the table to have the trays before you go and cook. And again, of course, once you kind of sit back here and you sit down and you're eating and you're enjoying the fruits of your labors, you're looking at this visual as a backdrop. We put all these trees in place to create privacy, because this is one of those unique yards as a pie-shaped lot. We have house, 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 house. Not that we don't want to say hi to our neighbors, but of course we want a little bit of privacy so we can eat in peace and just have a little bit nice family time, right? And again, we can hear that little trickle effect of the water down yonder, right? With another little gas fire table. So you have the wood burning here in the primary fireplace. Down here, just that extra gas so you can come down here, be quiet. Right beside here, there's no crackle of the fire with this, right? With the gas one, except that you're sitting here listening to the water feature, the 3 bubbler system. Really beautiful, creates a little bit more cascading sound so that we're drowning out traffic or the kids next door or whatever. But we're down here having a glass of wine, reading a book. We're having coffee, tea in the morning, reading the newspaper. We're not the newspaper, the iPad these days, right? But check out, just things are starting to come in. These were planted about 3-4 months ago. They've already tripled in size because they're planted properly. And then take a look at this. This is, all the vines are coming up. Imagine this next year, 2 years, 3 years down the road. We'll show you. It's gonna be all filled in, right? It's gonna look beautiful and lovely. There'll be some flowers in there as well. And again, the rest of the yard is more to accentuate that what we've done here, which is some garden beds. We have a chain link fence. All these shrubs will get to be 2-3 feet. Perennials maybe 1 to 2 feet. So again, filling in, natural. Doesn't feel like we're in the city anymore if you plant it properly. So again, we've got the other side of the house. Again, what do you do with the sides of your houses? They're not that useful unless you make them useful. So this one here, take a look. They had multiple dogs, these homeowners. They're great. We have a dog run here, artificial grass, so easy to keep clean. Of course, we had to do a little bit of a retaining wall here that I'm gonna pull one of my daughter's moves. I'm gonna walk up it, right? But we cut it in, super easy to clean, and just good looking too. So it's not just practical, it's also aesthetically really nice to look at. And of course, so the side yard, this retaining wall allowed us to do this retaining wall and put the shed in. So now we've maximized another side yard, one with vegetables on the other side. This side, dog run and shed. All its stuff is out of sight, out of mind, really close to the back door, you know, and the gate coming in and out, store the kids' stuff, store the lawn mowing equipment, whatever you need to. And this is just a good usage of the side yard.
James and Mildred, we hope you are loving your yard as much as we love working on it, because it is one of those feature pieces that we will all remember, and interacting with you guys during the process and getting your input was truly something special.
So season 2 is coming out next year. Season 1 cost us a little time and energy, and we had to get to know the film crews. We also had to battle the elements, but we're good now. We're able to show what landscaping can look like in Calgary, and that's really fun on top of giving a really great product. So, you know, are you ready to do it again next year with us and get on TV and bring the girls on TV and show all this fun stuff? Are you ready?
I think we figured it out. We found our balance, we found our groove. So you, me, I think we can do anything. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do it again.
I love you.
I love you.
Cheers.
Landscaping.
Where do we start?
Yeah, where do we start?
What's the good boy? Oh, good boy. You gonna take over for Daddy one day?
When I get ready.
You gonna put? Oh, you're putting it all away. Oh, thank you. Probably not where Clayton likes things to go, but that's okay.
It's all good, right? It's all good. I took away the scissors already.
So good.
Amazing.
Hey, everybody!
You channel Pete the Plumber there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Come on.
How many hot chocolates are we gonna make?
You need some hot chocolate, guys?
Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
wants hot chocolate.
You already have that?
Okay, can you help me get your panda glass, please? Get your panda cup from your drawer.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want a cup?